Chess Guys, this is Niddy Last and welcome. In this video, what we're going to be talking about is how I feel that Black Ops and Treyarch themselves have quite benefited from the year that their titles have actually come out, and also the 3-year cycle with actual Sledgehammer games themselves. Now, what I mean by that is basically, when the Call of Duty title come out, especially like with Black Ops 2, actually came out. Now, when it come out, long before that, a couple of years before that, basically, a lot of people were saying that the games felt like they were being a bit copied and pasted. Like, it's always the same kind of thing, constantly, all the time, and that it was just a big cash cow. And it felt like we needed to do something a little bit different. Now, don't get me wrong, this is still one of the most popular games by a long, long stretch of the imagination, and I actually thoroughly enjoy it. I really, really do. But, like, now, after this game, it started to go a bit downhill, as we know with Call of Duty goes. They tried changing it a little bit to try and slow it down and make the maps bigger, which really did not work out at all. And, oh no, here we go, shot charges, forgot about them. Oh, but yeah, so basically, they come along, they try, oh my god. Yeah, so basically they try and slow it down. And it didn't work out at all, too many IDs and everything else. But then, Treyarch actually got to miss their year. They ended up missing out their year, and Advanced Warfare come along by Sledgehammer Games. Now, Sledgehammer Games then would have had to put this to Activision, saying this is the game that we want to make. This is the way, the direction of the game that we want it to continue. Now, Activision and Sledgehammers, for whether people like it, whether people dislike the game, you know, they took a big gamble, and, you know, it was something that no one's ever tried before. They tried changing all the movement systems. Fair enough, they probably tried changing a little bit too much all at once. But to be fair to them, they didn't do that bad of a job. They really didn't. The exosuits are obviously a little bit overpowered and a little bit chaotic. But they tried moving in a different direction. Now, they took that upon themselves to actually do it. Now, a lot of the games companies were too scared, really, to do it. That's why they stuck to the same sort of formula. Now, with this in regards, now let's move on to Black Ops 3. Now, because of the 3-year cycle, let's look at the games that have actually been produced between now and from Black Ops 2 till Black Ops 3. Now, we've got Destiny, Titanfall, and obviously Advanced Warfare with Sledgehammer Games, by Sledgehammer Games. Now, with that in regards, it's quite interesting to see. Because if you think about the actual game in itself, is the fact that the game is a bit of a mixture. It's a bit of a hybrid of a lot of games. It really is. I mean, it's pretty much like it's got quite a lot of Destiny in it, to say the least, from the characters to the specialist abilities. The campaign mode seems pretty similar as well, you know, with all the co-op you can play with your friends and whatnot else. And also down to the fact that you got the safe house as well. Now, the safe house seems pretty similar as well. That's a bit of Destiny going on strong as well. So for me, it does seem to be a bit of a hybrid. And with Titanfall in general, with Titanfall, you basically got your wall running and stuff. Now, that makes it quite interesting to see, because with all that, they've taken all the good bits basically out of a couple of games, and they've made that into their own. And along with that, Advanced Warfare, Sledgehammer Games come along and they made their game. Now, with all the feedback and whatnot else that Sledgehammer Games got with all their exosuits, now, with all the love, some of the hate and whatnot else, Treyarch have actually taken pretty much a good bit of notice of all of this, and what they've done is they put that into their game. They know all the movement system was changing. They knew they had to change the game up as itself. So they basically toned down the exosuits, didn't they, really? I mean, they toned them down quite a bit, and they made the movement system, you know, so it's not over, you know, it's not too crazy, it's not too bad, that people could use it quite well. And, oh, whoops, pressing the wrong button there. Yeah, so basically you could use it without it being all too overpowering and too chaotic and everywhere. So for me, I found that quite interesting, because they could make those characters go as fast and as slow as they wanted. But basically they've taken all of the knowledge coming... Oh, I couldn't reload my weapon. But yeah, so they took all the knowledge basically from that game, and they've made it into their own. So now they've taken all these games, all these points from all these different games, and they've made it into their own basically. And now they've done that, they've managed to pretty much get the most fun Call of Duty title that we've had for a long time. And it's not just the Call of Duty title that they've taken it from. You've still got the big COD feel, all about the game, which is absolutely brilliant. But you also got a lot of things coming from different games that have made them hugely popular as well. And obviously when we played the beta, I think it's pretty of a unanimous thing that, you know, there's a couple of things that they need to iron out, certain things that need to sort out. But it's pretty much a certainty that everyone really enjoys that particular game. A lot of people are saying it's up there with their favourite Call of Duty of all time. So what I'm saying is basically now that because of the 3-year cycle, a lot of people have gone before them. Now, all the things that haven't worked out for certain games, they've left out. All the good things that did work out for certain games, they put into their game, and it's worked out pretty rosy. It really has. It's worked out quite well for Treyarch in themselves with the way that the game has actually fell for them and the years. Because if it's anywhere different, if Sledgehammer had gone first, who knows? Black Ops could have been a completely different game. If Black Ops 3 had gone before Treyarch in themselves, it could be absolutely a completely different game. But just leave it in the comment section below, guys, or contact me on Twitter. Basically about how you're feeling. Sorry if I was rambling on a bit. I was trying to concentrate at the same time. But, you know, I just wonder whether Black Ops 3 were different, and also how Treyarch have pretty much benefited from the fact of where they've gone and taken all these things from different games. But anyway, leave it in the comment section below. Contact me on Twitter, guys. It'd be absolutely amazing. This is nearly last.